Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So today's video is actually going to be how to follow Atkins induction phase 1. Now, I'm going back to the basics a little bit. There's a lot of people that follow me as far as that are on different levels of the journey, and I noticed that there's a little bit of a demand, actually a lot of demand, for going back to the basics and helping people understand exactly how to get started. So I'm going to run through 10 quick things, but I feel that these are the most important 10 things. If you have something that you would like to comment that you feel is also important, please put that in the comment section below. And as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out, it helps me make more great content like this, and helps me help others. That being said, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, if you got a water bottle, grab it. If you don't, go get one. I put the link in the comment section below, in the description below. Okay, so number one is the most important thing when going into ketosis or into a fat burning phase is going to be keeping your carbohydrates between 18 and 22 grams per day. Now what that means basically is that between 12 and 15 grams of your carbohydrates need to be through foundation vegetables. Now, you're going to notice a lot of the vegetables are not acceptable, like carrots and things like that are going to be way too high on carbohydrate content. You're going to keep your foundation vegetables between 12 and 15, and then your leftover 3 to 4 grams of carbs are going to be that float around in meats and things like that. As far as like healthy fats, you may find a couple here and there. That being said, number two is you're going to completely avoid sugar. Now you're probably thinking, well, I can't avoid sugar, I can't live without sugar. You can, you definitely can, and many people every day do. Your body's actually not designed to process sugar because it's a refined product, and it doesn't. If it's found naturally in foods, that's the only portion that we're actually supposed to be consuming. So I know probably a lot of you are thinking, well, what about my coffee? You can use a product like this. Not everybody decides to use this one. You could use like Sweet and Low, or you could use like xylitol or erythritol. There's lots of. You could use stevia, and in the description below, I'll put you set you up with a website of somebody I know very closely, and they have a website called Sweet Success where they discuss more about the glycemic index and the effects of artificial sugars. So you can definitely put like a heavy whipped cream in your coffee. Usually don't go over a cup. Don't use massive amounts of quantities of the artificial sugars because it can create yourself to be able to bump out of ketosis if you're sensitive to those type of things. The next thing is, number 3 is no cheating. This type of regimen is not based on cheating. You can't do it. You just can't do it. If you're going for 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, you're going to see the best results by not cheating. You don't cheat on a test. Why would you cheat on your meal plan? Why would you cheat on your new lifestyle? Why would you cheat on the results that you're getting so greatly? The next thing is order ketosis strips to make sure that you are going into a state of ketosis. These are ketone strips right here. Basically what they are is you urinate on them, and they have a little head on there that has a color, and then on the side you match it up with the corresponding color. And usually I test about moderate, so don't really concern yourself with the amount of ketones that you have in your urine. The important thing is that you're testing into ketosis, which proves that you're burning fat. You're basically urinating fat out, or ketone bodies. But I go into more information on that in another video. I will link that description below also. The next thing is drink at least a gallon of water every day. If you don't have one of these, you're going to be benefiting from getting one. I'll also put the link in the description like I said below. The reason I suggest this is not because of profits, not so I get rich, nothing like that. The reason is you're going to be going through a lot of water. Would a gallon jug work just as great? Absolutely. It would. but it's bulky, it's not attractive, it's cumbersome, it can be difficult to carry around. 2.5 of these per day is a gallon. Keep that in mind, guys. It's very important that you have water to be able to flush out your system. The next thing is you need to eat 5 times a day to be able to jumpstart your metabolism. I have many meal plans that I offer on our Facebook group called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, which is also number 7. I recommend that you fully go check it out. Up here in the corner, our Facebook link to our group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, is there. Just click it and click join. If you're selling stuff, we don't have it, so there's no purpose. But if you're looking for support and a family unit, go check it out. We'd love to have it. The next thing is number 8. Follow a meal plan. Not only do you want to eat 5 times a day, but you want to follow a strict meal plan. Otherwise, you're just playing guess. You don't really know exactly what you're consuming. So that's important to actually know your contents are right, your amounts are right, your variation is right, and your carbohydrates are right, along with avoiding sugars and drinking plenty of water. Number 9. It's important to have these few items when going into Atkins induction phase so that you can keep track and actually make sure you're getting the most effectiveness out of what you're doing. You need to have a scale, a weight scale, like a bathroom scale. You need to have a food scale. You need to have measuring cups, the small ones, as well as a big glass one that carries about 2 cups. You need to have a measure ribbon, which is like a sewing measurement ribbon that you can actually take your measurements around your arms, your waist, your bust, your legs, everywhere. And that helps when you're not seeing movement on the scale. A lot of the times you'll see movement in your inches and your measurements, so keep that in mind. Like I said before, the water bottle, it's a must. Ketone strips, they're definitely a must, as well as there's other things that you could use as well. I'll put those in the link description below. Number 10, and finally, is keep it simple for massive results. A lot of people make the massive mistake of coming on to Atkins induction phase and they say, okay, 3 days later, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've lost 3 pounds. I'm going to get adventurous. I'll tell you, that's the biggest and most widely seen mistakes of being in this industry. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that they can virtually make up their own meal plans in just a few days. Could some people? Of course. But for the masses, I would definitely say go about 6 months, maybe a year, before you start getting creative. And the reason for that is because the meal plans I create, or the meal plans that Atkins creates, or the meal plans that are out there, they actually work for a reason. Because you follow structure, you follow the amounts, you follow guidelines, and there's no guessing. A lot of the times, the more you get creative, the more mistakes you can make. If you have 53 ingredients in one tiny little dish, that's 53 times to make a mistake. If you follow my meal plan, which has 3 ingredients, it's only 3 times to make a mistake. And if you're following a meal plan of mine, you can't make a mistake because I've already made them for you and corrected them. You guys, if you like our video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. As always, remember to spread love, not hate, and hashtag be stronger than your excuses. Peace, guys.